what is the difference here between the Hydrogen new PH2 bottle here or the Hydra Shot? So we're going to be going through that today, and we'll also be testing it so you can see for yourself. So I just want to bring awareness that this one is designed for athletes specifically. The reason for that is because of the volume of water. You almost have 11 ounces here, which here we're almost at 8 ounces. So it does make a big difference when you're an athlete out there and you're riding your bike or you're hiking and you have water to take with you. This one's going to have more water. So that is a huge bonus. You're gonna notice here we have the pressure release valve. This one is found on the top, all the way around here. Hydra Shot is just here on the top. Moving on from that, we will talk about the back port because there's a lot of machines on the market that don't have this. So if you see a bottle you're thinking about, it does not have one of these. Just be warned that the #1 reason these bottles fail is because water gets in here and it ruins the electronics. With both of these bottles, we have a charging port cover, which is very important to have. Okay, also on the bottom here, you're going to notice that the PH2 is going to have a little area here where it'll actually capture the O2. Sometimes when you make hydrogen water, you're going to have some O2 gas that escapes and it can cause a little bit of leaking. So in here, you just open it up and it can drain out. So you want to do that, once a week or so. Not going to be a bunch of water in there, but with our Hydra Shot here, this one just has a small little air hole. But there's not much leaking, but that is something that we enjoy very much about it. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and put some purified water in them so we can test their hydrogen levels side by side here. And we're gonna use purified water because there's no or very low minerals. And you wanna make sure just to go to the max line, you don't need it any further than that. And then over here, just fill it right there, cap on. And they both have 2 different modes, a 5-minute and a 10-minute. Because with this one's designed for athletes, we want it to be much more simple. So it's just 1 push button for 5 minutes and 2 for 10 to there. And so we're gonna have 2. Then the Hydra Shot here, 2, and we'll leave it on for 10 minutes. We'll come back with our molecular hydrogen testing drops and we'll test it here for you in just a minute. Now we've gone through the cycle and I want to show you the hydrogen production levels here. So this one has been certified by H2 Analytics using gas chromatography, which is really the only way that you can do a certification. So just so you know, it does have that certification behind it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour the beaker here. It's important when you're doing this that you don't want to shake it too much because actually, let me pour that out. It went too much in there, just enough. And it's a little over the top, but it's okay because if I shake it, it's gonna take it down. Okay, so here's our drops. 1 drop equals 0.1 parts per million. So we want to get usually around 3 to 5 parts per million is a great number. So you should get 30 to 50 drops. There's 20, so that would be 2.0 and it's still great. 1. Now we're at 3.0, looks like it's doing great. And it depends on the water temperature, the minerals, or if you have iron in the water, there's so many different variables. So there's 30. And there's 40. So that'd be 4.0 parts per million. And the less stirring, obviously, the better. And that would be to the 50. We're gonna go ahead and stop there just so that we don't have to keep going on. Okay, so there's the Hydra Shot here. And now we're gonna go ahead and do the peak. And let me just rinse that little beaker out here. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do the same testing. $30. $40. So that'd be 4.0 parts per million here. And it's still going. It's 50. And we'll just go to 55 again, just to save a little time. But the therapeutic is only 0.5 parts per million. So you have 5.0 parts per million here. It's a huge production. So the PH2 is the new bottle on the market and we're very excited about it. So go over to Health Hydration, check it out. Valentine's Day, if you're seeing this before then, it's a great gift, the gift of health. So enjoy and we'll see you on the next video.